the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. Caris LeVert is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Warren in at the 3. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Jarrett Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
And it's the Cavaliers. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Warren. Edmund Sumner's checked in for Caris LeVert. And Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And a wide open look for Lamb. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Indiana's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Sumner passes to Sabonis. To the wing right side. Here's Sumner, covered by Nance. And Sumner gets it to go.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Now, here's Junior. Tight defense on him, and that one is good. And the Player of the Week winners being announced recently, and Junior Greg taking the honors for the first time in his career.
And it's no surprise, as Junior was simply magnificent this week. Completely carried his team to victories, and he gets some well-deserved recognition.
Sabonis with the bucket.
Well, so intelligent at recognizing where to roll to open space. Domantas Sabonis, very crafty.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Brogdon. He gets that one. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Brogdon. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
There's a certain sort of tenacity that Malcolm Brogdon brings to competition every night. Off the dribble drive, okay.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered closely.
This guy plays with such confidence and an ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Ball's knocked loose. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board, Clark, as we wrap up the first. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Cleveland, we've got Prince. Hartenstein is out there with Nance. Then it's Junior. And it's Windler in at the 2.
Boy, the coaching staff has got to love this effort. Junior showing toughness on the interior, gets the job done.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's tightly guarded. It's deflected. Bam against Prince. looking for Nance, and he gets it there. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, that's the nose for the basketball. Larry Nance, my goodness, what hops on that young guy.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Sumner. Pass to Brogdon. Softly drops in the floater. Brogdon's got 6.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Junior the pass to Hartenstein. Prince outside. Here's Windler. It's Junior top of the key. Shot clock at 5. Fires it up. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Junior's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs. And the Pacers call time here. Well, we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Turner finds Warren. To the middle. Here's McConnell. Banked in off the glass. He has 6.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
There's the pass to Allen. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. And so here is Indiana, trailing by 4. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Now, here's McConnell. Not a lot of room. Pass to Warren. 3-pointer. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. He kicks it to Junior. Back to Allen. A dish now to Junior. Pass to Nance. And here's Junior. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Playing with so much confidence. When Junior finds his rhythm, he is a lot of fun to watch.
And stolen by Junior. To the paint. The shot's good from Nance. And now it's an 8-point Cleveland lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And so it's Indiana with it. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest. Boy, when you think about Doug McDermott, the last few years with the incredible shooting he brings, he's also been efficient. And though the volume is limited, this guy has done as good a job as he can picking his spots.
Got that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from McConnell. Inside, McDermott with a steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Now, here's Warren. He's guarded closely, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you have to love the effort from T.J. Warren. This guy gets up the court in a flash to finish strong in transition.
Nance dishes to Junior. And he drops it in from the low post. Junior's got 8 points in the quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. McConnell passes to Turner. Now LeVert. Back to Turner. This one for 3. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Sexton the pass to Allen. Stolen by LeVert. 11 seconds left here in the second. Just 5 on the clock. The 17-footer. Not going to go that time.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And so, guys, it's Junior making things happen for Cleveland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how Indiana making a change here. Brogdon's checked in. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Pacers, we've got T.J. Warren. T.J. McConnell is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Sabonis, and it's LeVert in at small forward.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Junior.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
40 seconds left in the game. The shot's good.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Fades. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Jacks up a three. Second chance shot. And Sabonis finishes it off.
Domantas Sabonis has the ability to keep possessions alive. He's crafty getting position, gets to the offensive window. That's nicely done.
Here's Junior. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.